I'm fucking not done. Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. Um, I had a stalker when I was 7, and I need to talk about it. I need to talk because literally what? Like, what are we talking about? So, when I was in my childhood home, my first one, um, for some reason our neighbors moved away. They moved away and like who fucking knows? New people moved in. And they were fine. We met them. They were nice. All these things. I was a girl's girl when I was like a girl's like I'm full blown man in this video. I was one of the girls. You know what I mean? But like, what am I talking about? Oh, okay. So I was one of the girls. So like, they had a daughter and a son. So I got along well with the daughter, and she took a very like nice liking to me. I would say, and oh my, like she'd come over to our house and want to do everything with each other, and I'm just like, I am someone who even when I was 7 years old, I really, really treasured my alone time. I just like I think it's like I'm able to have a clear head. I'm able to just de-stress, all these things. And here comes this girl being like, no, absolutely not. I think she was like a grade younger than me. So like I was 7, she was 6. Um no, like I'm trying to relax. And you just don't know how to convey that as a kid. Like I was a really nice kid and I'm just like, well, I don't want to hurt her feelings, like all these things. But I was like so fucking annoyed. I was like, oh my god, get this woman out of here. Um And there were just like so many like I guess just like weird things. Like I remember she was purposely like breaking her teeth to try to get the tooth fairy to come. True capitalist right there. Getting her money when she's like, oh, was she 6? We decided on 6 because I think she was 6. Um. Oh my god, I know my breaking point. Just that one thing. But like my breaking point was like I had my birthday and they like came over or whatever. And then she like was on our trampoline and she like peed on it. Like all over it. And it literally ruined the trampoline. And I was just like, this is going too far. This is going like when you're a kid, that like ruins your world. Like oh my god. There was a like cuz the pee like something with it like there was now a hole in the middle of our trampoline where she peed. I don't know how that happened but like you know just all these things. And again, the other biggest thing is just like she like wherever I'd go like she was always there and it was just like oh my god like leave me alone. Like literally leave me alone. And there's and when I say like, oh, she was always there, it's like whenever I'm in my house and like she comes over, she's like right next to me, like breathing the same fucking air, and I'm just like, I want to be alone. Like I didn't know how to articulate how to say that at the time. Like you learn later, but like, oh my gosh, I need my alone time. I was just fiending for my alone time. And after she peed on that trampoline, I was like, oh my god. And I remember I just wanted to like just kind of give hints, like not be like, I don't want to hang out with you because that's kind of fucking rude. Oh, I had my first kiss with her. We were in like one of those little wagons that like you always see like kids dragging in, like movies. Matilda, think of Matilda. She's dragging that red wagon. Me and her were sitting in it, and another neighborhood kid was like grabbing it, and then we had a little kiss in there, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. Um, but she was just like, oh my, like she wouldn't leave me alone, like any time of day, any time of night. And then, um, I also came up with like a lie one day. So like we come home from school, she's on the same school bus. I like at the playground, same school, everything. Like she's always just there, and it's like, oh my god. We get home from school, and I don't know. I go to my house. I'm inside. I'm watching my cartoons. Me and my dad love watching SpongeBob together. We were watching SpongeBob. It was just so wholesome. Like, such a fun time. Like, I love that period of my life. And there's a knock at our door. There is a lingering knock. I'm like, no, I'm never gonna escape this woman. I'm never gonna escape this little girl. But literally, like, my dad opens. And she's like, I want to play. And then I had told my dad, like, he like closed the door. He came over to me. And then I talked to him. I'm like, I'm just not feeling good. I don't want to play with her. And then he goes and tells her, like, hey, like, I'm sorry. I know y'all like to play and stuff, but, like, he's not feeling well today. And then she's like, I want to play. My dad goes to close the door. And she sticks her foot in it to keep him from closing it. I want to play. Demon. Demon. I'm just kidding. But, like, what? Crazy. Literally always coming door to door, like, I don't know. I was just trying to drop hints and, like, she wasn't taking them and just, like, coming around too often. But this was another instance. So I remember that instance. And then the other instance is I loved being in the backyard. I love jumping on my trampoline. Now there's a giant hole in it because piss. The acid or something eroded the trampoline in the middle. So there's a big fucking hole in it. We can't use the trampoline anymore. And I'm just running around the yard and stuff. The neighbor kids, her and her brother, they have these, there was like another kid or something. You know, like, gutters from a house? Like, I don't know. Like, they just, they carry water down from, like, the roof so that something doesn't get flooded. I don't know. But, like, there's the long part that, like, brings the water into the ground or whatever. So they grab those, jump the fence, and start trying to fight us with them. We're like, what the fuck? Because she wants to play. Like, literally, what do you do? Me and my brother were out there with my brother's friend, too. And we were just like, what the fuck? So we're, like, running around our yard, like, avoiding these gutters they're trying to beat us the fuck up with. They're not, like, actually hitting us, but, like, they're just, like, play fighting, I think. And then my dad gets out. And he's like, hey! It's not that late. But, like, I shouldn't be yelling. He's like, y'all cannot be over here. What the fuck are y'all doing? He didn't say it. But it was giving that energy. So the kids finally fucked off. And then me and my brother and his really close friend, like, we're just sitting there like, what the fuck? But there was just so many weird things. It was just like, oh my god. And she wouldn't leave me alone on the playground. Like, she's always wondering where I'm at. And then I finally worked up the courage to tell her, like, I just, like, don't want to be friends with you anymore. Sorry. Like, I'm just, like, really, like, I don't even know what I'm really feeling, but I don't want to be friends. And then I remember the last moment. She, like, we're walking off the bus, and I don't even remember what happened. I remember she was upset because, you know, I had, like, said something, and, she's walking to her house. And she's like, I hate you, William. I hate you. And I'm just like, whoa. And then my dad saw the whole thing, so he's like, oh. She's like, I never want to see you again. And then I go in my house. Me and my dad laugh about it, but it's just like, oh my gosh, we're finally free. And then the neighbor, they actually moved away like pretty quickly after that. They were like a military family. Um, but yeah, the thing about it too is like my parents were in on the know about it. Like they're like this little girl's kind of crazy. like, like it's cool like hanging out with your friends, but like when they want to be by your side all the fucking time and they're like fiending for you, it's like not obsessive. Like you're like I know she's like our neighbor, but like they would not leave us the fuck alone. I cannot express like I know like I didn't like obviously I don't remember like everything. I just remember the big moments like the blowouts. But the key to the story, she did not leave me the fuck alone. And that's one of my biggest things like my parents always talk about. And it's one of the reasons why we moved as well. We moved pretty quickly after that because it was fucking weird. It's fucking weird. Like, leave me alone. Like, I wouldn't have any alone time, and it's like, oh, you know. But yeah, just tell people how you feel. Because, like, even when she's like, fuck you, I don't want to see it. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, it's over. Thank you, God. That's all I had to say. And then she wasn't, like, super obsessive, like, trying to, like, breathe the same air as me. Like, again, you know what I mean? And yeah, every family gathering, they're bringing up like my little stalker. How she knew everything about me. I don't know. It was just weird. It was kind of weird, but we're like little kids. Like I'm not being stalked by her anymore. That didn't sound as real as the first knock. But yeah, that's all I had to say. It wasn't like a serious stalking, like, oh my god, like there's like this adult after me. But like literally leave me alone. That's all you have to say. Leave me alone, please. Mia 7, leave me alone, please. Okay. Well, I hope you'll have a wonderful day. I love telling the story. That was actually really fun. And a breath of fresh air. It's a lot different from a lot of the other stories I tell. But it's some important lore. It's some important lore. And I'm happy to share it. So, yeah. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. And I'll see you on the next one, okay?